There's something going on in this classroom that has students fired up.
It's life-changing.
Fantastic. My first day in here was like, wow.
Educators are energized.
It's excitement in education.
And the sponsors of the classroom are thinking about the future.
It's an investment in the people that we need in our business in the future.
Synergistic modules are a revolutionary new method for teaching at the middle-level grades. Students work in pairs at a workstation called a module that contains everything they need for standards-based hands-on learning. Each workstation is outfitted with a multimedia curriculum delivered on the module's networked computer. Module curriculum is completed in 7 class sessions, after which students move to a new module to learn new content with a new partner.
Right now we have 17 modules, and we found that we've got 8 that line up with the 8th grade and about 8 that line up with 7th grade. And so they tie back into the standards. Also, with this type lab, it gives the children opportunity to do hands-on and to using inquiry when they're doing the experiments, which is 40% of their science standards on their PAC testing.
I mean, it's state-of-the-art equipment, it's state-of-the-art material, up-to-date information that teachers love. We no longer have charts from the 1990s. It's all very accurate, very up-to-date, and it gets the students interested in careers and fields that they could go into that they've enjoyed doing in here.
It's not sitting in a seat listening to a lecture or watching a demonstration on a board. This is actually them involved with the lesson more. Even though our teachers do as much as they can in their classrooms involving the students in the lesson, this is definitely involved.
I think for them, all of a sudden, bells, whistles, lights go off, and particularly if they're the kind of student that doesn't find success easily in a regular classroom setting, a traditional classroom setting, to actually begin to put these things together, putting their hands on it and saying, gosh, maybe I can do something, maybe I can be successful, even if I'm not finding it easily in a classroom, that I'm sitting here in front of this computer and look what I'm making happen.
The modules give the students an idea of some areas, some interests that they might want to go into, because now in high school they do have to pick career paths. And we've had students that, I know the computer graphics and animation, that just love it. And she said, now I know what I want to do. This is something I'd really be interested in.
You can walk in here wanting to be a doctor, but then go to package design and want to be a designer for packages.
I wanted to be a lawyer, but when I went through microbiology, I'm still deciding, but I really liked it, and I think that I might want to do something in microbiology.
Well, they have different sponsors for the modules, and you never know when you're going to be working for them one day.
These are the folks who are going to be operating our facilities in a few years, and whether it's a medical facility or a manufacturing plant or whatever it may be, we need highly trained and, more importantly, highly motivated people to staff those facilities as they come along. So I would encourage anyone who believes in a future to invest in something like this. The school systems and the public funding can only go so far. So when organizations like Public Education Partners can get involved, pull in funding or investment from private industry, it fills a real need in our educational system. And if it weren't for someone like Public Education Partners getting involved in this, a lot of this stuff just wouldn't happen. If we don't do it, nobody will.